Patriots, and welcome back to Mason Cable News. My name is Keirsten Robinson.
And I'm Alexis Whitted.
Following a week of campaigning and a week of voting, the results are finally in. This year, over 2,000 students voted for your student government elections. After confirming all the results, the EDC released the ballot. The results are as follows. Becca Patine and Eric Trong won the student government elections with 35.79% of the vote. Pat Grady and Amir Jones were close behind with 26.94% of the vote. Holden Spence and Shara Darwesh came in third with 16.4% of the vote. Michael Gracia and Andrew Nesterchuk had 13.3%, and Ben Olson and Sarah Babcock had 5.44%. 2.36% of students abstained from voting. 23 Senate candidates were elected this election, with the highest amount of votes going to student Madison Essig. For the full list of results, visit sg.gmu.edu. Becca Patine and Eric Trong shared their thanks and regards to the win on their Facebook page, stating, quote, "This is an opportunity we don't take for granted, and we are ready to bring our passions in working with you. Student government is about fighting for the students and enacting change, which is what we'll commit to do." The new executive cabinet, along with the Senate session, will begin on April 26th.
Dream Week is happening now, and there is still time to participate in the events going on throughout the week. On Thursday, there is the Engage the Dream event from 6 to 9 p.m. in JC Room G. This event is open to anybody interested and serves as a space for people to learn, share, and engage in the current state of immigration as a community. The hope is that the event will create an environment where people can discuss the intersections of their identities and their relation to immigration. On Sunday, April 8th, there is the third annual Original Dreamers Dinner in Dewberry Hall. It's an evening dedicated to the original dreamers, being parents, guardians, mentors, or community allies who gave infinite strength, hope, and support in the dreamer community as they navigate through higher education. Formal attire is recommended but not required. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the event begins at 6:30. Registration is required.
This Friday marks the beginning of I-Week. I-Week is short for International Week, in which Mason celebrates the unique cultures that encompass the university. There are many events occurring every day of the week. On Friday, the African Student Association will be presenting Africa Night at 7 p.m. in the Hub Ballroom. The theme this year is Jewels of Africa. Mason Dreamers will be holding the Original Dreamers Dinner on Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. Monday will begin the large festivities, with the I-Week Parade happening at noon in North Plaza. The largest event will be the International Dance Competition on Thursday, April 12th in the Center for the Fine Arts. Get your ticket at the Center for the Arts ticket box office or the Office of Student Involvement. Be sure to check the website for all the events on iweek.gmu.edu.
As a part of I-Week, George Mason University will be bringing back the Dear World project to campus on Wednesday, April 11th. Dear World is an internationally renowned portrait and storytelling project that has been featured on NBC, USA Today, CNN, and BuzzFeed. The workshop provides an open space to share remarkable stories. The storytelling workshops and photo shoots will be from 1 to 3 p.m. or 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. If interested, you can RSVP on mason.dearworld.com. The official reveal will be later that day from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Mason Giving Day will take place all day on April 5th. All alumni are invited to make their mark by giving to Mason. Events will be held throughout the day. There will be unit fundraising projects, challenge gifts, a visible on-campus presence in Fairfax, and a happy hour watch party reception in DC. Giving Day is a day for all alumni to join together and support Mason and specific Mason projects that resonate with them.
This month in Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. It is traditionally in May, however, George Mason celebrates in April. The theme for Asian Pacific American Heritage Month 2018 is Remember, Represent, Reignite. It symbols their desire to remember Asian American and Pacific Islander history, consider how history impacts the community's representations in the present, and focus on ways to reignite a voice for advocacy to create a better future for all. Events will be happening all throughout the month. The celebration kicked off this Monday night with their first annual night market at the North Plaza. Students were treated to free samples of food and drinks, along with many cultural organizations and vendors. The next event will be held on Saturday, April 7th from 7 to 11 p.m. in the Hub Ballroom.
The George Mason University Pink In-Store Party will be held on Thursday, April 5th, 2018, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. There is 25% off your entire pink purchase. Stock up on the new pink gear. The first 30 Mason students in line will receive a free pink chug mug. They will also be giving out some exclusive pink merch.
Roosevelt at Mason will be hosting a film screening showing the award-winning documentary, The Hunting Ground. This documentary focuses on the incidents of sexual assault on college campuses and the failure of college administrations to deal with the issue. This event will be at Dewberry Hall on Thursday, April 5th from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. The film will be followed by a discussion on the topic of sexual assault on college campuses.
Now, here is Rosemary Idisi to keep you up to date on the latest in entertainment. After, we'll have Valerie Preactor with this week's sports reports and our roundtable discussion. You're watching Mason Cable News.
What's up, Patriots? Welcome to On the Couch. I'm your host, Rosemary Idisi, and I'm excited as always to bring you the latest Hollywood gossip. I have some pretty interesting news for you today, so let's dive right into it. For starters, what is happening to love? Celebrity couples are breaking up left and right, and so is my heart. I mean, even couples that have been together for years are calling it quits. And seriously, I'm losing faith in the power of love. I mean, first we lost Brangelina, then we lost Zayn and Gigi, Logic and Jessica, and now we're losing Channing and Jenna Tatum. The couple who met on the set of the 2006 version of Step Up have been married for nearly 9 years and have a 5-year-old daughter together. They announced their separation through a joint statement on social media over the weekend. We fell deeply in love so many years ago and have had a magical journey together. Absolutely nothing has changed about how much we love one another, but love is a beautiful adventure that is taking us on different paths for now. There are no secrets nor salacious events at the root of our decision, just two best friends realizing it's time to take some space and help each other live the most joyous, fulfilled lives as possible. Well, I'm glad they're doing what's best for them, and as much as we hate the news of their split, it does mean that Channing Tatum, or shall I say, Channing Tate-Yum, is back on the market. For our next story, I hate to do it to you, but I was serious when I said celebrity couples are breaking up left and right. Here's another one for you, but this couple split doesn't seem as peaceful as Channing and Jenna Tatum's. Kendra Wilkinson had filed for divorce from her former football player husband of 10 years, Hank Baskett. Over the weekend, the star of Kendra on Top posted very emotional videos on her Instagram story explaining the state of their marriage. While crying, she said, "10 years, I did everything I could. It wasn't good enough." She then went on to say, "I believed in forever, I really did. Guess it's just not meant to be. I'm so scared, but I have to get strong for my kids." After the series of videos, she posted on her story this picture from her wedding day with the caption, "I believed." The next day, she posted a tweet saying, "Today will be the saddest, scariest day of my life. Today I will have to be the strongest I've ever been. Today, my rebirth begins." Soon after, she posted to her Instagram story a picture of her outfit saying, "Picking the outfit was hard, shaking the whole time." She then posted a picture in what appeared to be an attorney's office and captioned it, "Here we go," with a sad face emoji. Later, Kendra even shared a photo of herself as a child saying, "This little girl deserves the happiest life." Wow, Kendra has really kept fans in the loop throughout this tough time for her. According to sources from People magazine, Kendra and Hank are aiming to keep their separation graceful for the sake of their 2 young children. Whew, okay, I'm done with breakups for now. Let's move on to our last story of the day, which involves Blac Chyna getting into an altercation at Six Flags. I'm sure you might have already seen the viral footage of Blac Chyna at Six Flags taking off her jacket and attempting to use her daughter's pink stroller to swing at someone. Apparently, an unidentified woman tried to touch Chyna's baby, and Chyna went off. Sources from MCNews say that the woman was just admiring Chyna's baby and didn't mean any harm. Other sources say that the woman shouted rude comments at Chyna. What really happened? I'm not sure, but Chyna did take to her Instagram story after the event saying, "Being famous is hard enough, dealing with scrutiny, but when someone feels comfortable to come and touch your child, it's a whole other story." She said, "I do not condone violence, nor am I a violent person, but shout out to all of the amazing mothers out there that will protect their children at all costs." Well, she might have been trying to protect Dream, but she did get into a public fight and Rob Kardashian is not happy about it. Sources from MCNews say that Rob is furious with China for putting Dream in danger. According to these sources, Rob is also filing papers to try and get more custody of Dream. TMZ also reported that Rob plans on filing legal documents asking for a hearing to set clear rules that state what China can and cannot do when the child is around. This is just a mess. Good luck to the both of them and to Dream. Hopefully her parents figure things out. Well, that's a wrap for this week's On the Couch. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm your host, Rosemary Idisi. You should definitely follow me on my social media at Rosemary Idisi. Thank you so much for tuning in to On the Couch. See you next week.
Good evening, Patriots. My name is Valerie Preactor, and here is this week's sports report. The women's lacrosse goalie, Melissa Semku, was named Atlantic 10 Co-Defensive Player of the Week. This is the second time this season she has won this honor. She made 23 saves, which led to the pair of twin wins for the Lady Patriots last week. She is ranked second in the Atlantic 10 with 99 saves. This season alone, she has played for almost 600 minutes in just 10 games. She and her team will be back on the field in the George Mason Stadium for their A10 home opener against Davidson on Friday at 4 p.m. Some members of the track and field team were also awarded with weekly conference honors. Redshirt junior John Seals was named Atlantic 10 Men's Co-Field Performer of the Week. Also, freshman Benjamin Viau scored A10 Men's Rookie of the Week. He won the discus and shot put at the Fred Hardy Invitational last weekend in Richmond. He threw a personal best in discus, with his toss being just over 155 feet. This is the second longest throw in the A10 this season. Seals finished second in the pole vault with a leap of just over 16 feet. He also placed fourth in the 100-meter hurdles with a time of 14.54 seconds. The track and field team will be back in action this weekend in two meets, one in Williamsburg and one in South Carolina. The second annual George Mason University Giving Day is planned for tomorrow, April 5th. Within athletics, gifts can go to an individual Mason team, the basketball locker room renovation, spirit programs, or the general athletic funds, along with many more options. There is a hashtag that all of Mason Nation can use to show their support and encourage others to donate. Alumni, friends, and supporters interested in making their mark within the university community are encouraged to participate in the Day of Giving and support specific projects that resonate with their Mason experience. So get out there and donate to a great cause. That is all for this week's sports report. Reporting for Mason Cable News, I'm Valerie Preactor.
Early on Tuesday, a woman shot 3 people at the YouTube headquarters in Northern California before taking her own life. YouTube employee Vadim Lavrusky tweeted about the event. He tweeted at 12:57 p.m. Pacific Time, "Active shooter at YouTube HQ. Heard shots and saw people running while at my desk. Now barricaded inside a room with co-workers." He tweeted later, "Safe. Got evacuated. Outside now." Many offered their thoughts on the event, including President Trump and California Senator Dianne Feinstein. The office is in San Bruno, just 13 miles south of San Francisco. Information regarding motives, along with accounts in general, are limited. What are your thoughts?
I think it's crazy that America has another shooting, and yes, this is a woman, doesn't make it any different. You know, I don't know, she lost her own life. It's just a terrible situation.
Absolutely.
I think it's also really sad to see that it's every week there's something new in the news, sometimes even every day. I think that what the Parkland students are doing is they're trying to start a movement, and I think that they're having success with it, but I think it's going to take more. Everyone needs to get on board with the movement to make America safer.
I totally agree with both of you.
Thank you for tuning in this evening, Patriots. We'll have Paula Morales on next to give you a highlight of this evening's news in Spanish. You can keep up to date with news on and off campus if you follow us on Instagram at MCN on TV, on Twitter and Facebook at Mason Cable News, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mason Cable Network. My name is Keirsten Robinson.
I'm Valerie Preactor.
And I'm Alexis Whitted.
We'll see you back next week. Have a great evening.
Buenas tardes, Mason. Yo soy Paula Morales y estas son tus noticias. Este año más de 2,000 estudiantes votaron por las elecciones del gobierno estudiantil. Después de confirmar todos los resultados, el EDC libró el boleto electoral y estos son los resultados. Becca Petit y Eric Turon ganaron las elecciones del gobierno estudiantil con el 35,79% de los votos. Pat Grady y Amir Jones tuvieron el 26,94% de los votos. Holden Spence y Shar Darwish vinieron en tercer lugar con el 16,14% de los votos y Michael Grosiwa y Andrew Nesterchuk tuvieron el 13,3% de los votos y Ben Olsen y Sarah Babcock con 5,44% de los votos. Y el 2,36% de los estudiantes se estuvieron de votar. 23 candidatos del Senado fueron elegidos a estar en esta elección y la mayor cantidad de los votos para el estudiante estudiantil en Mason. Para obtener la lista completa de los resultados, visite sg.gmu.edu. Becca y Air compartieron sus agradecimientos, saludos de la victoria en su página de Facebook, diciendo: esta es una oportunidad que no damos por sentada y estamos dispuestos a traer nuestras pasiones en el trabajo con ustedes. El gobierno estudiantil trata de luchar por los estudiantes y promulgar un cambio que es lo que nos compromete a hacer. El nuevo gabinete ejecutivo, junto con la sesión del Senado, comenzará el 26 de abril. Mason Giving Day será el 5 de abril, o sea, mañana. Todos los alumnos son invitados a hacer su marca dando a Mason. Los eventos de celebración va a estar a lo largo del día. Habrá proyectos de recaudación de fondos de la unidad, regalos de desafío, una presencia visible en campus en Fairfax y una happy hour watch party recepción en DC. Mason Giving Day es un día para todos los alumnos a unirse a apoyar a Mason y proyectos específicos. Finalmente, esa es la semana de Dream Week y todavía hay tiempo para participar en todos los eventos que están a lo largo de la semana. Mañana el evento Engage the Dream será en el JC Sala G desde las 6 hasta las 9. Este evento será abierto a cualquier persona interesada y sirve como un espacio para que la gente aprenda, comparte y participe en la comunidad sobre inmigración. La esperanza es que el acontecimiento creará un ambiente donde la gente pueda discutir las intersecciones de sus identidades y su relación con inmigración. El domingo 8 de abril hay una tercera cena anual de los Mason Dreamers en Dewberry Hall. Es una velada dedicada a los soñadores originales, siendo padres, guardianes, mentores o aliados comunitarios que dieron fuerza, esperanza y apoyo infinitos a la comunidad de los soñadores mientras navegan su educación. Se recomienda ropa formal, pero no se requiere. Comienza a las 6 y se requiere registro. Bueno, eso es todo por hoy. Yo soy Paula Morales y esta ha sido tus Mason Noticias.